Hey guys, this is Marc Goldberg from Marc Vlogs Watches, and I'm doing an impromptu live stream here. I'd like to call this the, I'm messing with my tripod a little bit to try and get this right. I'm calling this live stream here the Friends of Hans Wilsdorf, because I think this is going to be for Rolex addicts only. If you are addicted to Breitling or other, hi guys, or other watch brands, that's fine. You're welcome as well. And for those of you who will be watching this once it uploads, you may occasionally hear me talking to the punters who are in a live stream. Now, if you will bear with me a second, I barely know how to do this. One of these days I got to get the rancher to teach me how to actually properly live stream, and I barely know how to do it, so I can't really keep up with the live stream comments, and I want to be able to talk to you guys, so pardon this silly interruption here, but give me a moment, and what I'm going to do is see if I can't get my computer and my iPhone syncing up together. So bear with me just a minute. Let's see if I can call up my own live stream. Ooh, I can. So hang on. All right, great. So I will be, it's very weird. You want to see what's going to happen here? Like, look at this. This is me talking to you, talking to me, and oh my God, this is, yeah, a little crazy. Okay. So with us, we have Logan Hall, Blue Shirt, Buddha, Roland, Howard, Turkey Vulture, Jack Purcell, Barry, Adam, and a bunch of other people, Steve Camasso, etc. So I've been getting, let me lower this. This looks like a little, let's lower that a little. Okay, so I've been getting a lot of emails lately, and you too can email me at marcgoldberg8@gmail.com. I will stick that later in the description here. But I've been getting all sorts of emails about people who are having questions or problems about their with their watches, whether they're Rolex or otherwise. Got a little problem there that I fixed. Okay, so some of you might have seen a recent video I made about a guy named Calvin who brought a watch home from the authorized dealer. This was an interesting situation. He brought the watch home from the authorized dealer and realized that they had not supplied him with a warranty card. And in further discussion with him, it turned out that they also hadn't supplied him with the hang tag either. So my theory is they gave him a used watch that somebody returned, and they just, So we had a nice discussion about that. Calvin has been very wishy-washy about whether he was or wasn't going to return that watch. And so Calvin, I wish you well. If it was me, I would return it. You asked me if you could return it. I'd go in there and make a big stink. Yelp is your friend. So I'm a big believer in negotiation, talking. If you have a problem with an establishment, don't jump onto social media and malign them. You want to have those kinds of conversations beforehand with management, upper management. Okay. Then I received an email from another fellow who wants to know if it is normal for a twin lock crown on a Rolex to feel a little bit wobbly. He said his was omnidirectionally wobbly. And the answer is no. I have two watches that have the twin lock on them, which would be the Explorer 2 and the Sky Dweller. Both of those are twin lock. And I have zero wobble on the crown of either one of those guys. So if I were you, I forget your name, fella, but if I were you, I would take that right over to an authorized dealer. He bought it on the gray market from a very well-known gray market guy, but I would have an authorized dealer look at it, or I would be calling my gray market guy, because the guy you bought from is very well respected, and I might have a chit-chat with him, about that, because it's not normal. Now, Turkey Vulture mentions that Seiko wobbles. It's true. Every Seiko that I've ever had, there's a little bit of wobble in the crown. And you gotta love that. You gotta love your Seiko. I am drinking a little bit of, it's a cocktail, a highball. What is this? I forget what it is. It's a Coke, and it's not Jack Daniels. It's the Jim Beam. This would be a Coke and Jim Beam. I don't understand all you Jack and Coke guys. That Jack Daniels tastes very strong to me. It's like, just is Jim Beam, you know, for like people who, you know, can't handle their Jack Daniels? Is that, who drinks Jim Beam other than me? And I don't know the difference, but it's a much lighter, fruitier, much like me, taste. I can stand it a lot better. If you've got questions or comments, stick them into the live stream because I'll go back there and look for those. Smoke Eater says JB is horrible. I love my Jim Beam. JB, you know, Smoke Eater, do you like Jack Daniels? Because I can barely drink that stuff. Mind you, I like my drinks a little fruity. And so, shocker, right? So I like a nice highball of Jim Beam, Coke, and an orange slice, which I kind of like, not lemon or lime, but an orange slice, which you get at a proper bar, and you just, you know, and then it tastes better. I think maybe that's because John likes Jack Daniels is for savages. It's an acquired taste, says Adam. I am in agreement with that. I don't even really understand this whole concept of whiskey because, to be honest with you guys, I'm a little bit more Crown Royal and Coke. I could try that. I'm a little bit more, if I'm going to drink spirits, I like wine, you know, but if I'm going to drink spirits, I understand tequila much better than I understand whiskey. Tequila in Mexico, where I have spent a great deal of time, is not a slam it. Nobody slams a tequila shot with the salt and the lime and that's an Americanized bullshit thing. Or maybe in Tijuana, you know. But in Mexico, tequila is a sipping whiskey. Yes, it might be served in a shot glass. It's rarely mixed with other things. Mezcal, they're making a lot of mezcal cocktails in Mexico right now. But crappy watches and cheap whores, double fist. I've got your giant fist someplace. I think, yeah, I've got to mount that on the wall like a deer head, you know. Anyway, I understand tequila very well, but I only drink tequila straight, and it's a sipping whiskey, you know. So you want to make a nice tequila last. The tequilas that you can commonly buy, what's that? The Jose Cuervo, that's disgusting. That stuff, that's disgusting. I mean, it's not even fit to put into a margarita. Not that I'm a great lover of a margarita, but you know, on a hot summer's day, I can tolerate a margarita, and I wouldn't put a really good tequila into a margarita because that would just be a shame. That would be like mixing Chivas Regal, you know, with Coke or Johnny Walker Black, Blue, whatever that highfalutin whiskey is. That'd be like mixing that with stuff with ginger ale. You know, you just wouldn't do it. But a really, really nice Don Julio Añejo or something like that, maybe even an Herradura, or I'm okay with Patron. But Patron is like kind of like the starting place for me. Jose Cuervo, they've got this silver, I think. These are the starting point tequilas. A really nice bottle of tequila, it's crazy, but you don't want to spend less than $50 on a bottle of tequila. Now that stuff lasts me forever because I'm not a big drinker. But if you're buying tequila for anything less than $40 or $50, it's going to be just, you know, disgusting and nasty. John Harris points out that I have not yet done the quick wristwatch check. What do you guys think that I'm wearing on the other wrist? Put some comments out there. Let's see who can guess this. Most of you know my collection. Let's take a look and see what do y'all think. Nasty Vinyl Cunters says I should be trying spiced rum. That's disgusting. Although, you know, if you're in the tropics, I can do rum. I stayed at this resort once called the Bitter End. It's amazing. Look up the Bitter End Yacht Club. Wow. Mom sprang for that, you know, and she paid a fortune for this place, and it was incredible. We had this like a villa. It was like Gilligan's Island goes rich, and go Mom. And you know how at a proper hotel they put a mint on your pillow every night? This place, they put a full bottle of cruisin' rum. No, it wasn't cruisin', it was some legit island, but they put a full bottle of rum on your pillow every single night. And if you hadn't drank your last one, they just moved that aside. So I drank my rum, but you know, you put me in the tropics, I'm gonna drink my rum. Okay, let's see. Blue Shirt Buddha says he guesses the Sky Dweller. I've been wearing the shit out of the Sky Dweller blue shirt. Barry says the 43, which is the Sea Dweller. Flukum says the Sea Dweller. Turkey Vulture says the Sky Dweller. Ted Ted Biasi, JLC Zim says, Mark, I think you're more of a Licor 43, Liquor 43 kind of guy. I knew about Licor 43 before any of you cabrones because I half grew up in Spain. And the first time I went to Spain, I hate to tell you the year, 1974. Most of you fuckers weren't even born then. But I went to Spain in 1974, and 43 was the liqueur of choice there, and probably still is. And it tastes like liquid butterscotch with an alcoholic kick. Just served as a cordial over ice. But yeah, no, I don't often drink that. You know what's, speaking of cordials, you know what's disgusting? Galliano. I don't know if you've ever, has a beautiful, long, skinny bottle, but Galliano is just disgusting. Okay. Crappy Watches is asking for an underwear check, and he's guessing Macy's boxer briefs. Well, we're not going to show the underwear check, Crappy. Especially yours, because you've been eating a lot of fast food lately. You keep checking in from like Taco Bell and places like that. But boxers, yes. I confess, I'm not a tighty whities kind of guy. I got old, you know. When I was younger, I was definitely a briefs guy. And then something happens, like after 50, and you totally turn into a boxer's guy. And I did. It's like the song. It's like, you know, the Elephant Graveyard. You know, this is what happens. Old Jewish men, our balls start to head towards our knees. We wind up wearing boxers, and eventually we retire in Florida. It's like the elephant's graveyard. This is just what happens. You can't fight it. So boxers, yes. I have a few boxer briefs, but mostly boxers, and I'm too cheap to buy them at Macy's. Hang on. Craig ships 1,040. This is a username. Craig ships 1,000th 40mm day date video. That is actually a username, which is very funny. I've been there, my friend. Bitcoin profits paid off. Oh, you've been to the Bitter Yacht Club. Yeah, it's an amazing, incredible place. I don't know if they still do it, but they go half price at Thanksgiving. And that's when we went. And it was terrific. Cruisin' rum is good. Well, Crappy Watches said that, but I'm not sure I believe it because, you know, you eat it like Taco Bell and you live at like Taco Bell and, you know, Luby's buffet gouge outs. Hello, Rich Buddy, Sky Dweller. We have a lot of guesses here, and let's just get it over with. And it's a quick fist watch check. It is, in fact, the red Sky Dweller. You know, I've been wearing the crap out of the, Sea Dweller. I've been wearing the living crap out of the Sky Dweller. The two-tone Sky Dweller, it's upstairs. I'm loving it, but I decided to put this baby on. Hello there, Tom. I decided to put this on, and the funny thing is when, okay, I digress. I've been wearing the hell out of the Sky Dweller, but this morning, I woke up and put on the Explorer 2. Clivers, the rancher, made a live stream earlier today, which I watched, and it's called, Is the Explorer 2 just going to disappear? Is it on its way out? Because there have been internet rumors, you know, that it's going to be discontinued at Basel. But I wore that watch all day, and then in the late afternoon, I took it off and I put on this, and as soon as I did that, I felt like it was, oh my God, this Sea Dweller is really heavy. Did I know that French fries weren't cooked in France? They were cooked in Greece. Oh, that's funny. Very funny. Okay, let's see. There's some questions that I wanted to answer here. Craig Ship hates the Daytona. Well, that's okay. So do I. Craig and I don't agree on a lot of things, but we do agree on the Daytona. And he's a nice guy. I like Craig. There's all sorts of comments that I'm trying to keep up with here. Craig hates anything that isn't a Seiko. Hey, be nice. I don't have a... Don't be shitty in the comments, guys. I don't have a moderator. You know, I don't have anybody with a wrench here. You know, where's Jupiter? Jupiter's upstairs, probably sleeping. Everybody wants to know where the Jupy is. They stopped making Galliano. Somebody's telling me that is a good, I think that's a good thing. Can you have a wrench? I don't know how to do it, Booster, or I would just give you the wrench. Like, you know, I don't know how to, I don't know how to do any of this. Oh, well, at the very least, those of you who are leaving like super nasty comments, I get a quick button here on the side, which gives me, it says, Chad said something really nasty, and you know, a little funny, but nasty. And so it didn't put his message up. I have a button that says show or hide. I'm gonna hit the hide button. Chad, come on, like, you know, be nice. I got friends in this industry. We all try and, you know, we all try and get along here. So Archie Luxury, Paul Pluta, he's in Bangkok. I think I think he's back any day now. Hopefully he can make it. He's laying juice traps all over Nana Plaza on the hunt for Plaza Kim. Clyde, I digressed. Clyde made that video about, is the Explorer 2 gonna disappear? And he was reacting to, I don't know which YouTuber, but somebody on YouTube or Instagram started that rumor. And you know, what I've discovered is that the watch community is a giant circle jerk with a lot of reach arounds. One of us starts a rumor and then it just goes all. Let's start a rumor, guys. Let's just think of something. Let's start a Basil World rumor. Let's do it today, right here on this live stream. Because anything that we do, you know, someone else is going to make a video about it. You know, Matt Stevens. We'll get Matt. If you want to spread a rumor, you just tell Matt Stevens. Okay, so let's start a rumor, a horological rumor. I'm going to look for your ideas in the comments in a couple of minutes, and then let's see how many YouTubers we can con into making a video about the topic that we start. But it's got to be kind of like a unique rumor. Like, I don't think this is a good one, but an example would be that the steel Daytona will now be coming out with a Hulk green ceramic bezel. You know, something like that. So give me your ideas. Let's look and see what you guys think. Okay. Ted says Nana Kim doesn't want to be found. She has a family. That's probably true. She was from Chiang Mai, which is in the north. And she was looking a little long in the tooth when we saw her a few years ago. So she might have retired back to the rice farm. Rolex, Flippin' Zippo says that Rolex is going to make an Apple Watch insert case. That's not even credible. Not a bad idea, but it's not credible. Rolex is going to make, oh, here we go. Mason says Rolex is going to make a 42 millimeter Submariner with a brand new movement. That's credible. I'm going back up to see what I missed. Craig ships 1,000th 40 millimeter day video, says, Mark, I sold my 42 millimeter Polar last week. Did I blow it? I still have a 36 millimeter DJ. Well, I think you sold the wrong watch, if you ask me. I would have sold the 36er. Okay, let's see what else do we got going on here. We heard a rumor. Nasty Vinyl Cunter says he heard a rumor about the mid-size sub being introduced at 36 millimeters. For women, I saw that too. I think I saw it on Instagram. And yeah, maybe for women, maybe. But who uses a tachometer bezel? Ask crappy watches and cheap horse. Nobody uses it, which is why I don't like the Daytona or the Speedmaster. So I'm with you, crappy. Joey says, I heard of a two-tone Rolex sub with green dial and bezel. Saw a pic on Instagram. I saw that too. That's just some bullshit Photoshop thing. And I thought it looked awful. So far, Barry says, Rolex is rumored to be making a three-tone sub. Stainless steel, gold, and platinum. I didn't hear that one. I don't think so. I don't like the idea. I don't think that's going to happen. So far, guys, I think I have given you the best potential rumor, which is a Daytona with a Hulk green ceramic dial. But they only do that as the 50th anniversary thing, so what anniversary date are we in? I don't know. Could just be a commemorative special edition. Or maybe they'll do it with a Smurf blue dial, a Smurf blue Cerachrome ceramic. Smurf blue? Hulk? What do you think? Yes, I mean bezel. Thank you, the machine. We have a whale in the house, ladies and gentlemen, the machine. But yeah, so Clive, watch wrangle. Clivers, how are you, buddy? I was just watching your Explorer 2 circle jerk, and I was explaining that all these rumors get started, and one of us makes a video, and then it goes, all the way around the internet, and then everybody else ends up making a video about it. So we're just here today to invent a rumor. The rumor that I have suggested is that there will be a Hulk green ceramic bezel on the Daytona, then that will be introduced at Basel, but we're taking bids. I heard that Tudor is splitting off from Rolex. I don't think so. A chronograph date just with a wood case and a bracelet is coming out, and that's confirmed. Booster, 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 booster. That sounds like bullshit to me. Matt on the Water says the Tudor Submariner looks to be coming back. Matt on the Water has a good point. That is a rumor which is gaining traction, that that Tudor will re-release a Submariner, and that what will happen there will be, I'm live on YouTube. Hang on one second, guys. There we go. So anyway, where were we? Okay, so we got stuff going on in the house. It's crazy stuff going on in the house. Okay, so just go. You don't need to know what's going on here. Okay, hold on. We're gonna reset up. Everything's gonna be fine. Don't you people worry. Holy cow. Okay. All right, listen. I gotta fess up. That was fucking funny. So the boyfriend just came running through in a state of semi-undress. So I had to do some quick. All right, that was funny. Okay, so hopefully you're still with me. It looks like I'm still getting comments, so I believe so. Okay, anyway, that was funny. So yeah, Clive, I don't remember where I was when that happened. But anyway, yeah, we're just starting rumors. Oh, I know, Matt said that Tudor Submariner is coming out. I heard that rumor too, and the rumor is further that it will kill the Black Bay. I'm not so sure. Let me go back and see what I missed here. Maison says, if you make up a rumor, you're going to have to delete this vid after you decide. Yeah, I mean, I understand why you would say that, but I think it would be funnier if it could be traced, like all the way back. Turkey Vulture suggests a Teletubbies dial Daytona. I don't think that's going to happen, but my boyfriend would buy one of those. He would want one. A new rumor: AC3 is actually a multi-millionaire. Wasn't it Adrikos who was reputed to be a decamillionaire? I think that's possible that Archie Luxury is actually an e-begging millionaire. I think that's possible. The man is very clever. He is much more clever than you would give him credit for. I mean, mind you, I think he's autistic and he has Tourette's, but he's a very intelligent man. Matt on the Water. Matt on the Water's comment is, I'm only slightly jealous that I don't get to walk around Marc's house naked. That was pretty funny. Let me see what else I missed here. The Tudor Sub Cookie Monster. There are a lot of things redacted here. Clyde, what's happening now is I don't even know how I managed to pull this. Oh, I know. I'm broadcasting live on my iPhone because I don't know how to do it off of my. I don't know how to actually initiate a broadcast off of my laptop, but I am watching the live stream on my laptop because I can see the comments. And Clive, your comments keep being automatically redacted. I know you're not doing it, but here, I'm going to show this one. Like, the one, Clive says, AC3 is a dick-a-millionaire. He's received 1 million dicks. And I was actually asked by YouTube to approve or hide that comment. There are a lot of Apparently, if you put in nasty words or concepts, YouTube is watching. Okay. Hottest rumor is Vulcane buys Patek. Okay. Anyway, this has been a bit of an epic night. You guys almost got you guys almost got a free show. Oh, I didn't do, I didn't do the obligatory commercial. If you would like to support this channel, order your copy of Let Dogs Be Dogs off of Amazon.com, because that's me. I'm the good-looking guy right there, and that's my co-author. He's a monk. One of these days, I'll tell you about how we got this beautiful photograph for this book. It's quite a story, because it was a clusterfuck. I never thought we would actually even get, I never thought we would manage to get a book cover out of it. There will be another book soon, but I can't talk about that very soon. Now, super chat. I got a super chat. Look at that. Dr. BBW has sent $2 my way. $2 American. Thank you, Doc. And it says, how much super crap for you to consume beef reef? Well, Doc, apparently I'm not the only one who's been drinking. We covered this before you got here. This is the tail end of a highball, old-fashioned cocktail. This is just Coke and Jim Beam. It's not a beef reef, it's a beef and reef, which is an Australian pizza. We don't have them in this country. DeMachine says he's not new. Oh no, he's not new. He's not new. He's well worn in. Okay, well, listen, guys. I want to thank you for having been with me. You know the comments that do not show up in your live stream, but show up on mine that are flagged like automatically by the system. They're better than the ones that are making it up here. Flukum, your comment of whether is it a surf and turf or is it a surf and turd was actually hidden by YouTube, but I thought it was kind of funny. Ray Pitzer says, I'd love to narrate that book for you if you can stand my thick New York accent. Well, they asked me to narrate it. They asked me if I wanted to narrate it, and my agent said, don't do it. It's too much work for the money. They did offer a couple $1,000, a little bit more, but she said, no, don't do it. I was like, okay. Yes, Clive says, of course, Dr. BBW shows up and it's time to leave. That's the way all this works. Crappy. I cannot authorize that comment. It's been flagged. I really, really want to authorize it though. It's nasty. It contains the 7 dirty words that you're not allowed to say on broadcast television. I got a comment here, but I can't read what the hell is your screen name? There's an unpronounceable screen name here that says testing, testing. Why the fuck did someone ban me from Archibald's Super Chat channel? Was it you, Mark? Are you deliberately trying to hold the pontiff in poverty? Well, I still can't pronounce that, but I think he's mocking Tanzilin, and I think it was a mock. MLGRD, Mark, honest question, are you gay? What kind of question is that? I mean, how much gayer do I have to be? How much gayer could I possibly be? Could you guys fill them in the comments? Dion Stock says, hey guys, I'm new to live chat, so checking in. Hello. Sorry, bad intro. So curious. Well, Dion, what kind of curious are you? Dion, are you sexually ambiguous? Dion, are you a man or a woman? But welcome to the live stream. This is the place where it's a safe place, if you like roofies. And we're here to talk watches, but there has not been a whole lot of watch talk lately. Vintinier says, Marc's interior decor is so hetero. Well, Vintinier, you would know. What would you know about heterosexuality, Vintinier? The gin tingler in the house, ladies and gentlemen. What would you know? That's what I want to know is, man, what would you know about heterosexuality? Okay, Dion says she's a girl, like the singer Dionne Warwick. Beautiful. Dionne Warwick was lovely. Is lovely. Is she alive? I don't know if she's alive or dead. River Medic says TGV joined a cult where you have to shave your head and wear a robe and sell holy books at the airport. I believe that. Hashtag TGV sucks. Hashtag support the pontiff. Doc BBW with another $2. Have I supercrapped more than tans yet? Thank you, Doc. Yes, you have super chatted a total of $4 tonight, which is $4 more than Tan has super chatted anyone, in the last couple of weeks, which is very amusing. Anyway, Tan, of course, half of Tang. This is an invention of the Wrangler, the rancher, who suggests that Tang is one half of America's favorite biracial same-sex couple. And Vintingler, the other half, is objecting to my straight-laced decor. But I'm like not a good decorator. Decor is not my forte, as you can probably tell here. And Triple R says you're the worst dressed gay man, Mark, and that is absolutely true. But like, dude, I'm like a dog trainer. I'm like a man's man. Like half of my work shit comes from, what do you call it? Like Goodwill. I am in fact a Walmart shopper. So, yeah, if I'm not careful, I'm probably going to lose the gay card. What the hell room did you just walk into? Well, coffee fanatic, fantastic, coffee man. You've walked into a live stream of the Marc Vlogs Watches channel tonight wearing a Rolex. I've got better and more Rolex than you do. I've got manlier butcher. Butch is a very gay word. Anyway, you guys can explain to him where he's walked into in the comments. Demachine coughing up $4.01. What's with the 401? Machine, first of all, I want to thank you for your generous donation. None of this is necessary. You can all stop now. But you might give us Jewish people a bad name. And I know you're a fellow member of the tribe with the 401. Were you trying to was that an anti-Semitic comment that you were making with the loose change there? Food for thought. But thank you so much for the donation. I'm almost up to a reef and beef amount here. What I want you guys to do is to stop super chatting, and let's super chat money to the rancher next time he goes live, because I just say thank you. He gets flustered. You know what? The rancher gets flustered by super chats the same way as if he served a steak that was not actually boiled, because that's how he cooks. Okay, well listen, based on what's happening in my staircase right now, oh God, $5 super chat from Neo, show us your best dance move, and it must end in a twirl. Twirl! And another super chat, Doc, $2, maybe vacuum in the corner would help. Guys, crappy watches, super chatting $20 for a lamb balls dinner. I gotta go. Listen, as much as I would like to stay here and make money and shoot the shit and share time with you, and as appreciative as I am of the money which has been raised tonight, which is going to a very good cause, and that is the Jupiter, the good cause is the Jupiter Cat Toy Fund. I have some marital obligations apparently to fulfill at this time, and I gotta go. I don't know what you people are doing, but I know what I'm gonna be doing. Thank you for being with me. This is Marc Goldberg. I don't know if I'm going to leave this video up very long, so I think this. Thank you so much for being with me. I'm a fine